can't really tell, so that's why I kind of wanted to ask you about it.
It's sort of a generic game at this point. I don't think you should worry.
Ciao, seguimi.
Hi, this is Bob Moog, and I am today interviewing a very special man, a gentleman who's been in the toy industry as long as I have, and who has worked with every major company in the industry, designing games and toys. Mr. Dan Klitzner. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty
nice
good.
to see you.
How are you?
Good. And I wanted to ask if you could talk a little bit about the first toy you ever sold, and how that went, what that story was like. A lot of people watching are trying to figure out how to become you. So I want them to understand how it started in the very beginning.
Well, I'm gonna have to remember that back before I was an industrial designer who started out. I'm an industrial designer who loves games, so many of my games have mixed industrial design with gameplay. And I originally started out doing preschool games with Discovery Toys, and I had heard that you could pitch ideas to toy companies.
Were you employed by Discovery Toys at the time?
No, it was one of my freelance industrial design clients.
Okay.
I was actually doing liquor bottles, toilet bowl cleaner bottles, and toys.
Wow.
They go quite well together.
Well, yeah, if it's a bad toy, you can go into the toilet and start drinking, and then you throw up, and then you got to clean the toilet.
In fact, the Woodford Reserve Bourbon bottle is still out there. It's one of the bottles I've done.
And what toy does that go with?
I'd say I'd put that bet that maybe the first game that I licensed was actually Go Go Worms.
Really?
Do you know that
I
game?
know the game, but I didn't know you did
I
it.
can't believe anyone knows the game.
I know the game.
It was a game that I had met through a variety of attempts at getting to be seen by toy companies. It was with Ron Weingartner from
Milton Bradley.
Yep. And eventually Bill Dorman. And it was the idea that they had just done a game with Play-Doh that you splatted, a footprint, which is funny that recently there's been other games with Play-Doh, but it was a plastic foot that you stomped into the Play-Doh, and they said, we want some other games with Play-Doh. So it was the idea of an extruder that you raced worms in slow motion. Right. The invention of it was that when you took little bits of Play-Doh and extruded them, there were wheels on the bottom of the extrusions so that you could extrude something across the entire table instead of it curling up. So it was this funny game of a slow motion worm race, and it was very exciting. I remember,
Well, I remember seeing it at Toy Fair. They had a whole big, they had a thing at Toy Fair like the size of this room, didn't they, for Go Go Worms?
It was very, it lasted a couple of years. And then what was funny is they said, this is going great. Now, Parker Brothers at the time wasn't part of Hasbro. They wanted to do their game with something soft. And so I did the next year this game called Gum Guys. The reason because Go Go Worms and Gum Guys were both with a G, and it was silly putty that you formed into these. It was supposed to be gum under your desk that you stuck, and you were trying to put weights on the other person's gum so it would hit the ground first.
And whoever's hit the ground first lost.
Yeah. So you rolled the dice, and so those were the only two games I had licensed. And I thought it was funny because I showed up at Toys R Us one day, and there they were. I was with someone, and I said, what have you invented? Let's just start in the G's. Oh, here's two Go Go Worms. Guys.
And then,
I don't want to bore you.
I don't want to bore you and walk the whole aisle. We'll just stop here in the G's.
We'll just stop here. So I was
Toys R Us always back then had their games alphabetical, so he knew when he went to the G's, both his games would be.
So I specialized in games using soft compounds that started with the letter G.
Oh,
it's very special.
So you had a Dan Klitzner section.
Yeah,
it
was my niche. So those were the first, and that got me the relationship with
the big companies. Yeah, that's great. And in terms of the things that you've done now, how many have gone to market? Do you ever keep count, or do you have any idea?
I don't actually. I know that. I know how many because we number how many we've attempted.
Okay, how many?
So
how many
I know
have attempted?
I've taken something like 3,800 shots on goal.
Wow.
A lot of concepts. Some of them concepts. Many of them prototypes. Many of them things in a closet that we've recently had to throw out to make room for other things in the closet. But of those, it's usually around a 10%. So it's I
So
know
of 300,
300. I think ones that have been published and out there. There's probably 100 that have been out over 25 years. And but yeah, just a few, stars.
So explain to me, because I'm interested in this, but people watching also might be interested. How do you define success?
Ciao, seguimi.
You're a game inventor. How many professionals are there out there? It has to be in the low hundreds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty small group.
It's a small group. And is success getting an option to do your game? Is success getting the game made? How do you think about it in your company?
Well, I think it's a few of those things. Like coming here, of course, success is finding the right company at the right time to do the right game.
Yeah.
And with the right person.
And do you think about it in terms of how long the game's on the market, or how much money you make on the game, or how much you like the game? How do you figure that out?
I love both. I mean, I think I'd be, obviously love it if a game is highly successful and you make money. Yeah, we want enough success.
You're running a business on some level.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of inventors I used to do industrial design consulting, and on the side invent games. Now doing the games and then often do industrial design consulting on those games. So a success might just be a great project that pays for the time we spend on it, and then if it does well, that's sort of the profit. But sometimes a game you can spend a lot of time, as you know,
Okay. Non lo so,
many
non lo
iterations,
so.
and finally, it might sell. And we don't really track, we spent more or less hours on something. But I think the success of a game, you fall in love with the game and you just can't put it down.
Ciao.
Right. You want to get it right. If it plays well and it looks like it's going to cost well, then you just sort of believe that you'll find the right, and no one's done it before, you'll find the right company and maybe the right theme that it'll work.
What I've noticed, though, when I think back to Bill Dorman in those days, in the 1980s, early 90s, there was a whole group of professional game and toy inventors, and only about 10% of them are still active. Is that because it's really hard to be sustainable over decades, or because there's some strange quirk in your personality that you just can't give it up?
Maybe they didn't drink.
They didn't drink enough. They didn't drink enough. But what do you think is the secret of sustainability in your industry?
I mean, most of the guys I know, luckily,
Seguimi.
there's a bunch of guys and a few women that I've known for, maybe the fact that it's mostly guys tells you something about maybe the stupidity of doing this. The women are too smart to do it. But over 25 years, probably many of the people that I see on the circuit, I met 25 years ago. Probably half of the people I know I've known for 25 years, and we've really, got to respect and know each other. We get to talk about everything, our families, we can whine, anything but the concepts themselves that we're working on.
So you won't talk about your actual products, but you actually have a social network with these people as well as a business network.
Ciao,
And they're in a
ciao,
sense competitors.
They are, but we can commiserate better than anyone.
Okay.
Right? We all
Non lo
know
so,
what we're
non lo
going
so.
through, so I think we learn to really appreciate the success. When you say what defines success, I think all of us would say, wow, seeing your product finally make it to the showroom,
That's how I
toy
feel.
fair,
Yeah.
it's out there, and then really you care, like if you were in a play, as I know the theater, having applause.
Right.
Even if the play isn't financially successful or being on stage, you just want to know that it connects with people and that corny to say, I really want my kids to like it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My biggest thrill on games that University Games makes is not how much we sell and not how much I like the game, but when I go to a birthday party that one of my kids was at, and someone, not me, someone else, doesn't even know University Games, bought that and gave it as a birthday present. I watched the child open it. It's like, wow, that wouldn't exist if it wasn't for what we do. Two last questions. What has been financially your most successful product? And what's your favorite game? Or your favorite product you've done?
Financially, Bop It has been...
Bop It is
Yeah, there we go.
beyond everything
a
else.
dream come true,
Yeah.
and and I've done things on the story of how that came about, and just the whole journey, and Bill Dorman, who discovered and just to say again, the favorite quote of all time for me was showing him this idea in a hotel room, and him, you know, I had one success with him, and he looks at it and he goes, "We're not doing this kind of game, but we should be."
Wow.
And so that moment of him going, "But maybe we should be," is different than often we're not doing this kind of game.
Right.
Period.
And he then became your internal evangelist.
He was the champion.
He was the
so
champion.
It takes a champion internally, as you know. That was quite rightly successful, and yet I don't know, the favorite of the game that makes me smile the most from before might have been the the toys that we put on the keyboard. They were the first interactive PC playsets, and they were. The reason is it was the first time, this is also around the year that Boppa was done, 1998, and it was the first time Amazon or just online reviews were coming out. And I remember reading these online reviews of, it was where you could have this workshop and it connected to the computer and you used real tools and it let you build things that became real on the screen. First interactive physical toy. And seeing reviews of fathers saying, "I just played this with my son for my 5-year-old, 3-year-old for 2 hours," and he like seeing that people were willing to go online and say how much they loved it. Right. Like you said, and I didn't know them. It was a feeling of being connected. Like, wow, I did something,
and it's making a difference in their lives. You know, even if it's adding learning or entertainment or bonding a father and a son. It's very cool.
It was that that feeling of that product that connects with people you don't know is really special. It's like that the connection part.
People ask you what you do for a living. What do you tell them?
I tell them I'm a rejection acceptance specialist.
That's really good.
Because
that's really good. I may use that. That's really good.
Statistically, I'm 10 times better at that than on being an inventor, because it's like, you know, I have to be rejected.
You get rejected 10 times for everyone, yes.
So
Hey Dan, this has been great. Thank you so much for joining us at UG Studios. I hope you'll come back and we can do this again sometime. You're in San Francisco with me, so it's easy.
Well, that's why we have to come to New York to see each other.
Right, exactly. Thanks.
Please, no pressing scrubs. Hola!
Ciao.
Master Painter!
Ciao. Ciao. Backward. Okay. Ciao.
You got this.
bloccati.
Aiuto! Yeah, we got the strap! Now, Slovenia time. We're gonna beat Nation! Yay! Fuck! I never mess up that bit. No! Hey! Dude! God damn. Siri, how to say in German, get to work and beat the German guy.
In German, get to work, complete the German 9 is.
Machen Sie sich an die Arbeit und absolvieren Sie die deutschen 9.
9. Save time. We're gonna beat Nation!
Ciao. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
Bloccati. Bloccati.
Broccoli.
Cosa, cosa, cosa. Bloccati.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got this. Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao. Okay.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao. Fabric. Okay. Ciao. Ciao. Aspetta. Ciao. Ciao. Okay.
Whoop.
so, non lo so, non lo so.
Ah! The spider works!
Seguimi. Seguimi.
Last time my monitor went black here.
Aiuto!
Seguimi. Ciao.
Is the run gonna go past trial 1? Trial 1, is it gonna get past? Here we go! Pesky scrap! Oh! Okay. No! Scrap! Scrap! Yeah! I got past the scrap! Yeah! Goodbye, scrap! Never see you again! Let's see how those slick flamingos are going. Come on, flamingos! Good RNG, please. Can I get it as good as Namesome? That's the question here. Can I get the RNG as good as Namesome? There we go, Namesome! RNG! Yeah! You want it by the lever! Move away! We got this, Nathan. We're gonna beat the door! Woo! Yay, we got a run going, Sam! Finally! This is it. We want to play the HD remaster of Train of Battle. It's the Pitchman theme! Yay! Yeah, let's beat the dog so we can hear the Pitchman. We want to hear the Pitchman! Come on! I can't so much now! We'll have to wait till tomorrow! No! Isn't it? What is all the intent from? Yeah, if we beat the dog, Sam, we get to hear the HD Pitchman. Yeah! Oh no! Monitor! Yo. My monitor went blank again. No! I don't know why it does that. There must be something wrong with the HDMI socket or something. That was a very low-pitched roar. Whoa! Yeah, the PC version can get really low-pitched with some sounds. That groan is a semitone lower than the PS1 port. No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! It is. You have to do it without dying. That's what makes it crazy. Pitch spending scraps. They sound like the Simps in the Pokemon movie. You can hear them pitch spending when they're fighting. Yep. We got this, guys. We're gonna beat the door! Yeah! Kaza! What? Free fire thing.
Oops.
Again! Safe tracks.
Oops.
Let's do this one now. Take them.
Oops.
Nice! I'm gonna save a bit of time. Please let this be PB. Please. I want to hear the HD remaster of the Trigger Battle theme. Come on. Come on!
Ciao. Okay. Ciao. Ciao. Seguimi. Okay.
The Blockety Party! Very good. Don't let me down, Abe. There we go. Don't let me down.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Flamingo!
Aiuto! Bloccati!
Here comes another chow. Here comes a chow. Chow.
Ciao!
Chow.
Aiuto! Cosa?
I want to hear the HD Trainer Battle theme.
Cosa? Bloccati! Ciao! Bloccati! Cosa? Aiuto! 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 Aiuto!
Ciao.
Ciao!
He sounds a bit thick, Sandy. We bello.
Qui bello!
We're gonna beat the dog. This is it. Trainer Battle theme. Gotcha.
Bloccati!
It's time. It's time to beat him, dog. Yeah, let's go!
Cosa? Bloccati! Cosa?
I practiced this one before dinner, so
Bloccati!
let's go.
Bloccati! Cosa? Cosa?
Say that, Sam, when I get to the end of the boardroom. Say it when I get to the very last frame. Well, that easy section.
Cosa?
Right at the end. You can say that when I get to the end.
Aiuto!
Come on. Take it easy.
Bloccati! Cosa? Bloccati!
Right. One.
Bloccati!
Now it's scary. I know what to do now.
Bloccati!
Attaccali!
Bloccati. 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 Cosa? Cosa?
No!
Cosa?
Listen. RNG my nip. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's so 36. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Sub 36.
Beh, avevo liberato i Mudokon. Ma chi mi sarebbe venuto a salvare?
Adesso posso, capo.
Al cospetto di Moloch il
Vai,
Glacco,
nene.
non avrei
Sub
potuto che tremare.
36.
Vuoi? Uccisi.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Ha fatto ma Abe, uno di noi. Ci ha comportato bene. Ci ha sparato. Beh, cosa ne pensi? È uno stolto. E secondo te? Anche per me.
Oh my god. My god. Sub 36. Oh my. Yes. Yes! I beat the goal! Save splits, yes. Now, I give a shout out to the Britster for providing this masterpiece. The Britster, if you're watching this video, thank you for your work in making this recording of one of my favourite Pokemon things of all time. Take it away, the Britster. Yeah! Yeah!
Ciao. Ciao. Seguimi. Ok.
Yeah! I beat the goal! Yeah! It's wiener time! It's wiener! Yeah! Yeah, pretty much. I know. No more. I'll put the Grease Lightning Storm on after. Yeah! And now, it's time for the ultimate audio of Grease Lightning. Take it away, John Travolta.
What do you drive, huh? I drive.
Here we go. I'm gonna put this on. Let's play a bit of Grease Lightning, yeah!
Yeah? How about you? Me? Yeah. Well, what about you?
This is what happens when I beat him, dog.
Now, come on, guys.
Here we go.
Could be a major. You know that? Now look at this. This car could be systematic. Hydromatic. Ultramatic.
Woo! I beat the dog.
Grease lightning.
Get some overhead lifters and 4-barrel quads, oh yeah. Keep talking, won't keep talking. Fuel injection, chrome-plated rods, oh yeah. We'll get already. You do get already. With the 4-speed on the floor, never waiting at the door. You know that ain't no shit. Will they get light?
Yeah, I beat him, dog.
Go, grease lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Go, grease lightning, you're closer to the lap child. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. You are supreme, the chicks are cream. For grease lightning.
Okay, so, yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. We finally did it. It's now time for the wieners! Yay! Woo! Alright then. I'm gonna go now. I gotta submit this to speedrun.com. And, yeah. Now it's time to go to Exodus and practice that as well.